Hello and welcome here to Crosspaint. Imagine four persons in a two-dimensional world would describe to you the external facade of a house. Now imagine one would say the house is purple, another one would say the house is white, another one the house is red, and the last one would say the house is blue. Now in a two-dimensional world this looks contradictory, but imagine the house would be three-dimensional and would look like this. The four Gospels are not a complete autobiography of Jesus Christ, but rather show four different and complementary aspects of his life. The Gospel writers therefore may be compared to four artists, each of them painted a distinct portrait of Jesus Christ. But why didn't God just write one Gospel? To answer this, let's go back to the drawing of the house. If we would stand in front of the house, it would be impossible for us to see all four facades at the same time. The limitation, however, would not be with the house, but with us. It's the same with the Gospels. The person of the Lord Jesus is so great and wonderful, but also of such complexity, that it would have been impossible for us to assimilate it if it was written in one story. Furthermore, these four stories do not grasp the totality of what Jesus Christ did, because John says that there are so many things that Jesus did, and were every one of them to be written, he supposed that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. Now, what are these four portraits? Let's go through them quickly. The Gospel got named after the writer's name: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Matthew was a Jewish tax collector, the guy that nobody liked, and because God is grace, he gets to write about the highest person in the Jewish hierarchy, the Messiah and the King. So Matthew's Gospel presents us Jesus as King. Mark was a servant that had gone off track but had been restored. By grace, he was chosen by God to write about the Lord Jesus as servant. Luke was a physician, and who would be better equipped than a medical doctor to write about the manhood of Christ? And Luke's Gospel does exactly this. He presents us Jesus as the perfect man. John the fisherman is the disciple that Jesus loved, and he describes Jesus in a way that none of the other Gospels do. He reveals us Jesus Christ as the Son of God. I hope that was clear and concise for the introduction. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and please subscribe so we keep you updated about new videos. God bless.